Great. Please unmute yourself. I was just muting everybody for the silence. Please unmute yourself for it. I'm doing great, thanks. And how are you?
I'm doing very, very well. Once again, I want to welcome everybody on board. And I know that tonight is going to be awesome. So, before we proceed, where is Lady Mansa? Are you online? I can't see you. All right. She's not yet in. So, now, we are going to talk about health matters. When we say health matters, there are a lot of things that we go through. I was in the train station and I saw a young gentleman in a wheelchair. His leg is not able to work as my own, that I can walk, he cannot walk. And that one wasn't enough. Let me use that word, sorry to say that. And I saw a bag with him. Nobody's pushing his wheel. He has a bag with him, and then I saw pipe through his nostrils. Then this guy was pulling the thing himself. 3 in 1. Pulling, riding himself, sitting in the wheelchair, at the same time using oxygen. I look at it, all that I said, God, why me? Maybe you also, you say, why you? It's not because we are better than them. It's because we have been favored one way or the other. It's because we got the opportunity. There is a need for us to talk about our health. So, I want to say once again, welcome on board. Your life will never and never be the same. So, boss lady, Jennifer, are you ready, please? All right.
Almost. Good evening, everybody. I'm fighting with my camera. It's not. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Lie down. Just give me 30 seconds. Continue, brother, please. Sorry.
All right. Boss lady, how are you?
I'm fine. I can kickstart anyway. Meanwhile, she's getting ready. And Boss Lady Master has a problem as well. She's failing to connect.
Oh.
So I'm just going to head on.
All right. So, Boss Lady Ayla, I want you to tell us a little bit what you know today. You and Boss Lady Jennifer are going to debate more. And then after Boss Lady Master will tell us the do's and the don'ts as long as our food is concerned concerning this topic we're going to talk about. So, when we talk about hormonal imbalance, what do you have for us?
Okay, just give me a second. Okay, from the little that I've researched about hormonal imbalance, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, hormones are a body's chemical messenger, okay? And they produce endocrine glands. And these powerful chemicals, they travel through our bloodstream, telling our tissues and organs what to do. They help to control many of our body's major processes, including metabolism and reproduction. So when you have hormonal imbalance, you have too much or too little of a certain hormone. Every tiny changes can have serious effects throughout your whole body. So you can think of hormones like a cake recipe. You know, if you put too much or too little of a certain ingredient, it will obviously affect the final, result of of the cake you're trying to make, right? It will make it a horrible cake. So while some hormones levels, they fluctuate throughout our lifetime and may just be the result of natural aging or other changes which occur to the endocrine glands, and they get the recipe wrong. So in the nutshell, that's what I would say to just introduce about the definition of what hormonal imbalance is.
Thank you so much for giving us the gist about it. Today, as I told you, wherever platform you are listening from or watching from, we have able women who are going to give us more information as long as hormonal imbalance is concerned. Here we are. Before I proceed, I want to call my wonderful, my mama, my grandmother, my everything, boss lady Jennifer, to tell us where you are streaming from, who are you, and what you do, and let us know about you before you proceed. Yes, let us hear from you.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Can somebody hear me? I think yes.
We can hear you.
Perfect. Good evening, everybody. I'm trying to spotlight myself. Hey. Okay, perfect. Good evening, everybody. Once again, thank you so much for inviting me today. So, my name is Jennifer. I am living in Germany, in Hamburg, and I have been with this amazing, or let me say, I fall in love with plant-based nutrition, going to like 4 years now, 3 years, 7 months, and since then, I'm not going back. I am not going to go back to my old me, because my old me was all about going to hospital every day, was all about having fatigue, and now that I have embraced nutrition, I am here. And again, I am also a business lady and presidential marketing director with this amazing company, and I am loving it.
Thank you. I can imagine. I can really imagine. You know, when we talk about hormonal imbalance, what do you have for us? People in the world that are hearing us, you are from Germany, I'm in Belgium, Boss Lady Bianca is also from another country, I think Ireland, right? Boss Lady, yes, Ireland. We have other people from other places, the same way I can see Boss Lady Gladys, also from Ireland. We want you to know that there is something concerning this particular issue. And anything that you don't know, two things will work for you. Either it will work against you badly, or if you know how to prevent it, it will be good for you in a positive way. So please, make sure you open your eye, take pen, paper, write down things. If possible, put your phone on recording and make sure you get information. As long we are not doctors, we are not making any medical claim, but based on our product, what it has done for many thousands, that is the reason why we are sharing with you. Also, Lady Jennifer, tell us what you have for us, the symptoms in general for hormonal balance, and also as you are talking, if anything, Boss Lady Bianca also will chip in. We want to make it a talk show, so please feel free and tell us what you have for us.
I can bring her to the spotlight. Is fine?
I'm on the spotlight already.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Maybe from my side, I needed to see your face. Oh, perfect. So guys, let's talk about hormonal imbalance. From that word, imbalance, that means something is not really right. You know, you have your left hand side, you have your right hand side. It has to be kind of equal. It has to be balanced for everything to function very well. And when something in your cell, in your body is not functioning right, 99% has to do with nutrition, with what you put in your mouth. I'm not a nutritionist, but from my experience of living healthy, I know what I'm talking about. So today, let me just bring you to the world of hormonal imbalance to tell you what can you be feeling, noticing in your body for you to know that something is not right, for you to know that something needs to be balanced. What can I do? So when you are having anxiety, when you are depressed, so many people do say depression is only, when your heart has been broken, like something happened to you, you are sad, and when what's happening, you start having depression. Do you know, according to my research, if you bring 100 people that have depression, 50% is being caused because of poor nutrition. Yes, there's other people that may be caused because of sicknesses, because maybe their husband left them or something happened, they lost loved ones, something hard happened to them, and through that they develop depression. But do you know that 50% to 60% of people having depression is being caused because of poor nutrition? Nutrition, my love wonderful people, can cause depression. So what other sign can you start having for it that you need to do something? Fatigue. You are always tired. No matter what happened, you wake up in the morning, you're already tired. And when you're tired, you cannot plan your day. You will be so tired that they call it fatigue. It's like you don't even have any energy in you. And sometimes when you are just in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, your hair start falling off, you start losing hair loss. That is also a sign of hormonal imbalance. And now, unexpected weight loss. We're not talking about being skinny. We're not talking about, doing figure eights, becoming the Germany next top model. That is not what we're talking about. We're talking about is that when you are really going out of the mass, out of the, you know quite well that something is wrong. So many people will come out and say, I am not eating too much. Jennifer, believe me, I am not eating much, but I am adding weight when I do. You know deep in your heart, you are not eating too much. You are doing what you're supposed to do, eating normal. But this unexpected weight loss start coming and you see yourself exploding. My wonderful people, you need to balance your hormone. It could be just little things. You don't need to starve yourself, but taking the right thing, taking the right which we're going to tell you exactly what you need to do, it's going to help you. And we have so many of our sisters having miscarriages. That's also a sign that you need to balance your hormone. When you balance your hormone, when your hormone is balanced, that will stop. I'm giving you my word. It is not natural. It is not something that is bound to happen. It only happened because of something. Something made it to happen. Right? And 99% it has to do with nutrition. Fibroids. So many of our sisters out there are having it. Do you know that simple step could help you with that? To prevent it. Without you letting it to go to the level of operation. When you notice it, you can reverse everything. There's so many people having PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. Do you know that you can reverse it? Do you know that you can manage it? But you need to know the right thing. Many people used to say, oh, heart disease. Yeah, my grandpa had heart attack. And my grandpa had heart attack. It's always in our family. So I don't know. I can't do anything about it. It's in my gene. Do you know they find out even when something is in your gene, in your lineage, in your family, that you can bring that thing down, that it won't even affect you. That thing that they know your family to. Everybody in your family has it. Everybody in your family has diabetes. Everybody in your family. But do you know you have the power of changing everything? And here comes. What can you be doing every blessed day to help you? To help you out. To help you reverse everything. Do you know that common sleep? Do you know just common having your 6 hours to 8 hours sleep can help a lot? Are you that kind of person that you don't sleep? You need to start thinking about sleeping. Are you that kind of person that you don't like protein? Or you don't even know which food contains protein? We have in-house today a nutritionist that can tell you exactly which products can you add up to your diet to help you get the right protein. And again, according to my research, anyone having hormonal imbalance, which causes thyroid, which causes PCOS, which causes miscarriages, which infertility, I forgot that one, which causes hair loss, which causes all these things I've named. Do you know that you must, it is a must, go make a reset. One thing that you must do every blessed day to help you with your hormone is adding 20 to 30 grams of protein into your diet. And we're coming to that to let you know what you can have every blessed day in your cupboard. That you don't need to start thinking, what will I buy and combine in the market that will be, they have already combined it for you. That protein is very, very important. What again did I have here? Stress. Give me. What is that thing that is stressing you up? Is it about your friends? People around you? Do you know that there's some friends you will have, after speaking with them and you drop the phone, it will be energy will go out of your body. In short, you need something you can drink to give you back energy, because the conversation has no meaning. It drains you. You need to stop such conversation. You need to run away from negative people. And now, when it comes to a relationship, you can't just run away. You can't just say, because my husband did this to me, let me pack my load and go. No. Oh yeah, let me tell you what you can do to manage the stress. Go and start listening to. You can put your ear this in your ear. Nobody know what you're listening to. Try to listen to comedy. Try to listen to something that will make you laugh. Try to make yourself happy while you're trying to change him or change her, isn't it? But you can't run away because it's part of you. Yes.
On this, just a minute. What's Lady Bianca? What do you have in response, in addition to what she's saying? Because in the beginning, everything you explained, the information you gave concerning hormonal balance, that's when you listen to what Boss Lady Jennifer is saying, it's in connection exactly from what you said in the beginning when you were introducing. So what you also have in addition to what wonderful lady said. Boss Lady Jennifer, I'll come back to you. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Sister Jennifer, for that, information. That was really, really amazing, and I learned a lot from what you explained. I'll just add a few things from what you said. The common hormonal conditions affecting actually, people think hormonal imbalance is just for women. Did you know that men also are affected hormonal imbalance? I know so many men, they don't know that. They think it's just women that have hormonal imbalance. But let me shock you, men also can suffer from hormonal imbalance. So, for example, I'll just mention a few that maybe she did not mention, because there's a lot of other conditions, but I'll just chip in a few. A hump of fat between your shoulders. It can be a sign or a symptom that you have hormonal imbalance. And explain sudden weight loss. It can be, she mentioned that weight gain, weight loss already. Fatigue, muscle weakness, muscle aches and tenderness and stiffness. It could be a sign of hormonal imbalance. And pain, stiffness or swelling in the joints. It could be also a sign of hormonal imbalance. Increased or decreased heart rate. When your heart starts to pound too fast or too slow, it may be a sign of hormonal imbalance. Sweating, increased sensitivity to heat or cold, constipation or more frequent. Being constipated is bad, but also going to the toilet too much is not good. So when you have too much bowel movement, also it's a sign that you a symptom for hormonal imbalance. And if you frequently urinate, it's another sign of that. Increased thirst, increased hunger. Now I'm just going to jump on to the next one quickly. Common hormonal conditions affecting both men and women. Increased sex drive.
Oh yes.
Depression, she mentioned something about that similar, which is anxiety and stress and all that. Blurred vision, infertility, she mentioned already. Dry skin, puffy eyes, rounded face. Did you know that rounded face could be a sign of, a sign of hormonal imbalance? I'll jump on to the next one again that I've prepared. Now, I'm going to focus on the women, and I'll go on the men's hormonal. I think you spoke a lot about women's hormonal imbalance. I'll just mention one that I also struggled with, which I'm delivered from, which was you could have heavy or irregular periods, including missed periods or stopped periods or frequent period. My own was frequent period. I was on my period every blessed week before I jumped onto this amazing product, this plant-based nutrition. So this is really a truth and fact. The darkening of your skin, especially along your neck or the creases in the groin in between your breasts, this is for ladies, right? Then on to men. I'm more interested in men because I know women, we know the ones for men. For the men, the development of breast tissue. Those men that you see starting to get breast, it's a sign of hormonal imbalance.
Exactly.
There are so many of them. And obviously erectile dysfunction, decreased beard growth or body or hair growth. When your hair decreases, the growth decreases, it could be a sign. Loss of muscle mass, loss of bone mass, otherwise known as osteoporosis, right? And difficulty focusing and concentrating. And hot flashes. Men also have hot flashes.
Brain fog, right?
Brain fog, yes. Brain fog for men as well.
Mostly, hold on here. When I look at information you are giving, also Lady Jennifer, you are giving, as a matter of fact, there are some things myself, I am now aware of it because all I know, only women. Okay, now, you made mention something about low sex, and then Boss Lady Charity, Jennifer said, oh yes. Somebody is in a problem with a marriage. As long as my pastoral ministry is concerned, many of marriage problems, sex life add to it.
Yes.
Now,
Absolutely.
when you put these two things together, what could you be your advice? Because Lady Jennifer, you were saying that, do you know what you have to do? You have to take nutrition. Because of our time, we'll continue next week. Before we leave, I want to ask the two of you. Lady Barisa is still struggling with the internet networking. So I want to ask you. Now we have people that they are struggling, men that they are getting breasts. The problems we are going through, as you've been mentioned, and also with the low sex, fatigue, whatever is going on. How can we solve this? What are the things? Because Boss Lady Jennifer, you were saying that our product. How can you explain a little bit, Boss Lady Jennifer? Explain a little bit our product, how it can help in the area of this. And then Boss Lady, I'll come back to you, please.
Exactly. Remember, I told you that when you are having hormonal imbalance, make sure you are adding 20 to 30 grams of protein into your diet. How can our product comes into that? Do you know that our shake has a lot of protein in there? In case if you don't have the time to start making your research, what vegetables or what this it has protein, how many will I buy in a week, how am I going to prepare it? If you don't have the time for all these things, now we have something for you called the shake that will help you with that protein. And every doctor in the whole world will tell you that you need to eat balanced diet. You need to eat balanced diet, and you need to eat plant-based products, so and fruits and vegetables, especially greens. Now, how many fruits and vegetables are you eating in a day? It's the simple truth. The thing is, just eat it. You have no other way. The only thing we have named now Your leg is paining you. Your joint is holding you your waist. He's doing this. Apart from the sleeping, you have to sleep. You have to drink water. Everybody will tell you have to do this.
No.
The most important thing is balanced diet. And that balanced diet has to do also with fruits and vegetables. And ask yourself, if you want to live long, how many fruits and vegetables are you taking into your system every day? If you know you are not taking up to 13 different types of fruits and vegetables, there is a good news. The good news is that our premium capsule is going to help you. You only need to buy it and keep it in your cupboard, and every blessed day you take 2 capsules each. That does not mean if you see any grains, if you see salad, you will not buy. No, you add it up. You can never eat enough. If you really want to live healthy, be strong, and run away from anything that has to do with hormonal imbalance, especially low libido, you might be strong, I don't know, energetic, all this thing they're saying, I don't have fibroids, I don't have this, I don't have miscarriage. Sister, how is your sex life? Brother, how is your libido going? My sister, are you ovulating? Do you know that if you are not ovulating, pregnancy is like a Chinese language? It's going to be very far away from you. Are you balancing your ovulation? How is your cervical mucus? Is your cervical mucus the right discharge that is supposed to be? How is it like the egg white? Is your cervical mucus like egg white that every woman wants to have? All these things will increase your sex life. And if you know that you're super healthy, you don't have any pain, think about your sex life. Think about your husband that maybe 20 years ago he's like this and today is now once in a month. And you're asking yourself, go and give him fruit and vegetables. And if you know that the fruit and vegetables he don't like chewing it, and he said he don't like salad. Oh yeah. You need the premium capsules. If you can, come and see, get the omega and add to it to strengthen everything. And apart from that, add protein into your diet, and our shake will help you. Just buy the shake, buy the premium capsule, and buy the omega. That it's like insurance. I call it life insurance.
Oh.
When you invest in this, you are good to go. Hormonal imbalance will run away from you and all the symptoms that comes from it.
Thank you so much. Boss Lady Aila, what do you have in addition, based on what she's saying concerning our products?
Okay, concerning our products, one of the things I learned is that you need to eat I don't know how to call it, like vegetables like broccoli, sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, collard greens. And if you look at most of these vegetables, we have them in our vegetable blend. And you need to eat like good fats daily. And you need to eat your rainbow of vegetables, of which, of course, our sister Jennifer mentioned, which you can get all that from our premium capsules. And of course, she talked about the protein already. I'll skip that. You need to eat 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed daily, and eat whole food in moderation, and include herbs and spices in your food, and also eat whole grain fibrous carbohydrates. And besides that, there are some lifestyle changes, of course, that you need to implement. For example, you need to add exercise, and you need to lose weight, okay? And as well as, for example, they say yoga. According to research, they say yoga also helps you to regulate your hormones. So that is another thing. You could try yoga as well, or any type of exercise, but they said precisely yoga it seems to be the one that really helps the most to regulate your hormones. And obviously moisturize yourself. For ladies that are maybe having vaginal discomfort, you need to moisturize yourself. And of course, if you're having hot flashes, avoid spicy food, hot beverages, or being in a place that is too warm. So that is what I would add to that. Of course, of our product, if you want to lose weight, we have the right
on living healthy. If you have the whole money in the whole world and you are not healthy, you know, you can't enjoy it. You start enjoying life when you are healthy. You know, and when you are healthy, even if when you don't have money, but you have your health, you can be able to think. You can be able to make move. You can be able to take risk. You can be able to plan. You can be able to defend your family. You can be able to, I don't know, go out there and fight. Because, you know, when you are sick, and you can't even stand up, what you'll be thinking is, how can I survive today? Give me that Panadol. The Panadol not finished. Oh yeah, go and bring this one. Come and put me water. Come and put me water. Bring the blankets, cover me very well. That's what you have to be thinking. Like, how can I survive today for tomorrow? You know, you're not even thinking, my child, am I going to put him or her in a private school? What am I going to do for my children to become better? No, you are not even thinking about that. You're thinking about how to survive the next day. Guys, let's work on our health. And if you don't have the premium capsule in your house, it's like an insurance. Go and get it. Go and get it from anyone you are watching this call from. Make sure you have the premium capsules. That's the only thing I have to let you know. Live healthy. Work on your health. Exercise if you can be able to exercise. You don't need to go to gym and go and spend 30 euros, 30 pounds. You can be in your house on YouTube, start jumping up and down, do whatever they are doing there, and believe me, you are good to go. Health is
so much.
wealth.
Thank you. Yes, Boss Lady Aila, we are here for you. 2 minutes.
Wow, thank you, Sister Jennifer. Wow, it was a pleasure to share the platform with you. I'm really honored. Wow, what will I say? Take care of your body. Is the only place that you have to live in. You know, our body, I always say, is like an engine. If you don't take care of one thing that is wrong in your body, it's going to create other problems. That's why I compare our body to a car engine. If there's something wrong, minor in one part of your engine, and you don't fix it, it will end up damaging the whole engine. So that's what happens. This hormonal imbalance, it can cause things like thyroid, diabetes. It can link, like Sister Jennifer said earlier on. So please, guys, I will implore you to get this amazing product. If you've been thinking, you've been skeptical, and be saying, just try. You have nothing to lose. If you think, you say it doesn't work, what if it works? I say to you, just grab it. Thank you, Pastor, for having me.
What if it works? What if it works? Thank you, Facebook. We just want to say thank you for your time, your energy, everything that you are doing. We really want to say thank you. We appreciate your support. Bye-bye. See you next week on Facebook. Thank you.
Bye. God bless.
All right. So, everybody, Boss Lady Jennifer, thank you so much. I can see our elbow